As the summer starts winding down, I know many folks haven't done their survey yet. So knowing that you are capturing the best from people is really everything. So my name is Dan Weir from Day Camp Community Immersive First. And I find that when we talk about surveying, a lot of people forget that it is your end of summer marketing tool. And that's what I want to cover with you in this brief video. So when we talk about surveying, the surveying is the beginning of your next summer. It's showing that you can listen to folks. And by listening, you're forming a deeper connection. So many parents want to know you're just there for them and that you're in the trenches with them. And by collecting great quotes and great information, then frankly, you know who you could turn into your referral machine, who was happy to refer other families to you, who you're more likely to retain, and also just how to improve the camp facility overall and the camp experience for kids. So many different aspects you can gain from just running a survey at the end of the summer if you haven't run already. What I want to do though is walk you through some of our favorite questions. So I have 4 questions for you that really pertain to getting kids for next summer. And I'm going to walk you through those right now. So the first one is just always very straightforward. I feel like I see this on a lot of surveys. Will your child return next summer? What's interesting about this question is a yes is always great to hear, but a no or maybe sometimes they have other summer plans. That is a factor, right? So maybe if they're playing sports, they know next year they're going to be doing this, or they know next year they're going to have the big family reunion. So a no or maybe on this isn't always a pure reflection of your camp, but it's always just good to know who's saying they're going to come back. What I find actually a more or a better reflection of your camp is to essentially ask them, are they to recommend camp to another friend? That's when they're really honest and really straightforward and really great about kind of sharing that. And if they're really prideful about your camp, they're going to be happy to do that. It's also known as the Net Promoter Score. I personally like asking in a very simple yes or no, but you could always ask in a Net Promoter Score form, which is a set question. Like you're using a survey tool like SurveyMonkey, it's usually a scale from 1 to 10. You want to get 9s and 10s as your people that will refer you. And then your next one is, would you host a camp reunion? Just highly recommend that question. It gives you a distinct advantage in terms of knowing who will have people in terms of at their home or being advocates for you. And frankly, they do a great job of recruiting. They are much more fruitful than spending money on advertising because they know other people that want to come to your camp. And also they can speak a distinct language that you can't. And then the last is just in one sentence, describe your camp experience. The truth is that parents describe our camp experience different than directors, different than the staff. And you can take that one sentence and they can be great website tutorial testimonials, social media fodder, emails, just anything for future marketing. I find those quotes sometimes being the best. But that's everything in terms of we have for you on this. Highly recommend it overall. And just know that when you're doing this, that it's just important that you're gaining and collecting feedback, not only from just making your program better, but also from the standpoint of that you want kids to keep coming back to camp year after year. And this is an easy way to kind of get a head start on it.